Tonight, you are invited to let go. Not because everything is perfect or because all your questions have answers, but because peace is not dependent on resolution. It arises in surrender. You do not need to carry every burden with you into the night. You do not need to solve your life before sleep comes. Let tonight be the moment you put everything down. Every thought, every fear, every memory that aches inside your chest, even the idea of who you are, the name you've worn, the stories you've repeated to yourself for years. You are not your past. You are not your worries. You are not even your hopes. You are breath. You are presence. You are stillness beneath the noise. The Buddha, sitting beneath the Bodhi tree, did not chase peace. He did not demand that the world be different. He simply saw. He saw joy rise and fall, sorrow come and go, praise and blame, gain and loss, all of them moved like waves upon the ocean. He watched them, and in the watching, he was free. What if you did the same, just for tonight? Let your breath come and go without needing to control it. Let your thoughts pass like clouds in a vast sky. You do not need to explain yourself to the stars. They do not ask for your success. They do not need your perfection. They shine because it is their nature, and your nature too is to shine, not by effort, but by the soft release of all that dims your light. You have carried so much, the expectations of others, the weight of regret, the ache of being misunderstood. You've tried so hard to be good, to be strong, to be enough. But tonight, let yourself be soft. Let yourself be human. Let yourself be held. You do not need to prove anything here. You do not need to fix what's already dissolving. You do not need to become someone else. Peace, the Buddha said, comes from within. It is not a prize. It is not far away. It is not waiting for the better version of you. It is here, now, beneath this breath, beneath this silence. So breathe, and as you breathe, let go. Let go of needing answers. Let go of rushing toward healing. Let go of needing to understand everything before you can rest. You are allowed to rest without knowing. You are allowed to sleep without certainty. The world will keep spinning without your worry. The wind will still blow through the trees. The Dharma will still unfold, with or without your permission. If tears come tonight, let them fall like rain on the earth. They are sacred too. If silence comes, let it fill you. If your heart feels heavy, place it in the hands of the Buddha. He knows how to carry it. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are not behind. You are simply here, and here is enough. The moon is full. The night is deep. And all you are asked to do now, dear soul, is to let go. Sometimes the weight you carry is not even your own. It's the sadness of a parent you couldn't help, the pain of a friend you tried to save, the sorrow of the world that seeps into your bones each time you read the news. You carry the unsaid words, the responsibilities you never chose, the silent burdens of being the one who always holds it together. But even the Buddha once laid down his robe. Even he rested his mind. Why do you believe you must be stronger than the one who awakened to truth? Tonight, allow yourself to be a being of breath, not a being of burden. Feel the rise and fall of your chest like the waves of a quiet sea. Let each inhale be a gathering of gentleness, and each exhale a release. You don't need to carry the past into this night. It is done. What needed to be lived has been lived. What needed to be learned has already shaped your soul. The rest you may lay down now. Remember, letting go does not mean forgetting. It means choosing peace over control. It means recognizing that some knots cannot be untied with effort, but with surrender. It means placing your trust not in the certainty of outcomes, but in the truth that you are held even in the unknown. You are not falling. You are being carried. Life, in its quiet wisdom, has ways of healing you that your mind could never plan. Rest, then, in that mystery. The Buddha taught that all things arise and pass away. Every sound, every feeling, every thought, they are not permanent guests, but passing travelers. Let them come. Let them go. Be like the mountain that watches the weather but is not moved by it. Be like the open sky that does not grasp the cloud. Your thoughts tonight may swirl with worry or longing. That is okay. You do not need to wrestle them into silence. You only need to return to your breath. This moment is your refuge, not tomorrow, not some imagined future where all is fixed. Right here, right now, this breath, this stillness, this space where the world does not demand anything from you. Here, you are enough. Here, you are safe. And in this safety, you can sleep not to escape the world, but to remember your place within it. You are not separate. You are not alone. You are a part of the rhythm of the stars, the pulse of the earth, the quiet turning of the cosmos. So let yourself rest, dear one. Let yourself fall gently into the arms of night, knowing that peace is not something you must earn, it is something you already are. There is a quiet sadness that visits at night, one that speaks in whispers rather than shouts. It's not loud like grief, nor sharp like anger. It's a soft ache, almost like longing. It asks no questions, yet it fills the room with presence. Maybe tonight, this gentle ache sits beside you. If so, you don't need to push it away. In the teachings of the Buddha, we learn that suffering blooms when we resist what is. But peace arrives the moment we allow what is already here to be seen, to be accepted, to simply be. So let the sadness sit. Give it a name if you like, not to label it, but to recognize it as part of your humanness. Maybe it is the ghost of a dream that never happened, or the memory of a love that slipped away like water between your fingers. Whatever it is not your enemy. It is the proof that you have cared, that your heart is alive and beating. The ache you feel is not a flaw. It is the echo of your capacity to love. The Buddha did not teach us to eliminate pain, but to transform our relationship with it. Pain is not a punishment. It is a teacher. And tonight, you are not its student, you are its witness. You do not need to solve it. You do not need to analyze it. You are allowed to simply lie here, eyes closed, heart open, letting it wash through you like a soft tide. No wave lasts forever. No night is endless. Imagine your thoughts as leaves floating down a stream. You don't have to chase them, and you don't have to stop them. Just notice. Let them drift. Let them pass. You are the riverbank still, grounded, vast. In the space between each breath, feel how alive you still are, even now, even with the sadness, even with the uncertainty. There is something deep inside you that is untouched by all this, something that knows peace not as a moment, but as a truth. Return to that. Let this moment be a blessing, not because it is perfect, but because you are present, because you have the courage to be here with yourself exactly as you are. You are not broken. You are becoming. Even in rest, you are growing. Even in sleep, the soul heals. So let go, not because everything is solved, but because you trust that not everything needs to be. Let go because you deserve rest. Let go because tomorrow will come in its own time. And tonight, you are safe. There is something sacred about nighttime silence. When the world becomes quiet and the noise of the day dissolves, we begin to hear what has always been within us. At first, it may sound like confusion, regrets, or forgotten dreams. But beneath all of that, there is a deeper voice, soft, steady, and clear. It is not the voice of your past or your fears. It is the voice of your being, gently reminding you, you are enough. The Buddha taught that nothing in the world can bring lasting peace unless we make peace with ourselves first. So tonight, you do not have to chase happiness. You don't have to search for meaning. You only have to rest in the truth of your own presence. Let your body become heavy. Let your thoughts become light. Let your soul be still. Everything you need is already here. Close your eyes. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out even slower. With each breath, you are releasing the tightness that you carried all day, the worry in your chest, the weight on your shoulders, the tension in your jaw. Let them go. You are not abandoning anything. You are simply returning home. Home to yourself. Home to the part of you that has always been whole, always been kind, always been wise, even if you forget sometimes. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not late. You are exactly where you are supposed to be on this long and mysterious path of life. Sometimes the path is foggy. Sometimes it's steep. But every step is sacred because it brings you closer to yourself. The Buddha never promised a life without pain, but he did promise that we can be free of suffering by not clinging to pain. And this is what you are doing tonight. You are unclenching. You are surrendering. You are letting go. Not to run away from the world, but to return to it with more peace. To sleep is not a weakness. It is an act of trust. You trust that you are safe, that your heart can rest, that tomorrow will be a new moment, untouched by yesterday. So, let the silence hold you like a soft blanket. Let the stillness carry you like a gentle stream. You are not alone. You are loved just as you are. Sometimes, healing does not begin with answers, but with rest. Not the kind of rest that comes from mere sleep, but the deeper rest, the kind that comes when we finally allow ourselves to stop running, to stop trying to fix everything, to stop holding ourselves to impossible standards. Tonight, you are allowed to put everything down. You are allowed to be human. You are allowed to feel tired. You are allowed to just be. The Buddha once said, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." Yet how often do we forget that? How often do we speak to ourselves with harshness, expecting more, judging more, never pausing to offer gentleness? But here, in the quiet of night, you have a chance to start again, not by becoming someone else, but by embracing the one you are, the tired, imperfect, beautiful being who has done their best today. Take another breath. Let it be slow and tender. With each breath, imagine a soft, golden light entering your body. It flows through your head, your neck, your chest. It melts the leftover tension, like sunlight dissolving morning frost. That light is compassion. That light is your natural kindness. Not something you have to earn, not something you have to prove. It is already within you. It always has been. Let the burdens drop one by one. The burden of perfection, the burden of guilt, the burden of needing to be strong all the time. They are heavy, aren't they? You've carried them for years, but you don't need them now. You are safe. You are allowed to lay them down. The earth will hold them for you, and in their place, peace will return. Not dramatic, not loud, but soft, quiet, and real. You do not need to know all the answers tonight. You only need to be here. This moment is already enough. You are already enough. And as you sink deeper into stillness, let your heart whisper what it has longed to say. I forgive you. I love you. I accept you. That is the beginning of healing. That is the beginning of rest. And that is how you will drift into sleep, not from exhaustion, but from gentleness. There is a story in the Buddhist tradition about a monk who carried a heavy bowl of water on his head. When asked why he didn't put it down, he replied, "Because I'm afraid I won't be able to carry it again." And so he suffered not because of the water, but because of his refusal to release it. How many bowls are you still carrying? Worries from yesterday, guilt from years ago, or fears about tomorrow? The Buddha taught that clinging is the root of suffering. When we hold on, we tighten our hearts. We create resistance against the natural flow of life. But when we let go, when we loosen our grip, we allow healing to enter. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or giving up. It means choosing peace over struggle. It means recognizing that some things are not meant to be fixed, only felt and released. Tonight, as your body softens into the mattress beneath you, imagine yourself laying down a bowl. Perhaps it's the bowl of regret or the bowl of expectations. See yourself placing it gently on the ground. Feel how much lighter your head becomes. Notice how your breath flows more freely. This is not a fantasy. This is what inner freedom feels like. And it begins with a small, silent decision. I will carry this no more. Breathe into that freedom. Let your body trust that it is safe. Let your nervous system unwind. You don't need to solve everything tonight. You don't need to be anyone else. The sky does not beg the stars to shine, it simply allows them to. Likewise, you do not need to strive to be at peace. You only need to allow peace to come to you. Let the night hold you like the arms of the earth itself. You are not alone. You never were. The same stillness that cradles the trees, the same silence that fills the mountains, is with you now. And in that silence, healing happens not through effort, but through surrender. This is your invitation. This is your moment to rest, and you are so worthy of it. Sometimes, the loudest noise in the night is not from the outside world, it comes from within. The racing thoughts, the endless what-ifs, the regrets that play on repeat like a broken song. But the Buddha taught that even the mind, with all its chaos, can be calmed not by force, but by understanding. Like a parent gently rocking a restless child, we can learn to soothe our own minds with compassion. Close your eyes and imagine your thoughts like leaves floating on a gentle stream. You don't need to chase them or push them away. Just observe them. Watch them drift. Some will come and some will go. But you, the watcher, remain still. This is the gift of mindfulness, not to stop thinking, but to stop being consumed by thinking. In the stillness of night, you can practice this quiet watching. When a memory arises, greet it like an old friend. When a worry appears, bow to it gently and let it pass. There is nothing wrong with thinking, but we suffer when we believe every thought to be truth. Thoughts are like clouds, real but impermanent. Let them pass. Let the sky of your awareness remain open. Each time you return to the breath, you return to peace. Feel the breath now, entering gently through your nose and leaving softly through your mouth. Let it be slow. Let it be kind. You don't have to get it right. Just be here. Just be present. That is enough. And if the thoughts return, as they will, smile at them. Say, "Ah, you again?" and then gently return to your breath. This practice is not about perfection. It is about permission, the permission to rest, to soften, to be human. As the night deepens and the world grows quieter, you may begin to feel a soft emptiness, a space between thoughts, a pause between breaths. Do not be afraid of this emptiness. It is not loneliness. It is not void. It is spaciousness. And in that spaciousness, healing happens. This is the silence the Buddha knew, the kind that does not feel hollow but whole. In the teachings of the Buddha, there is a word, shunyata, emptiness, but not a cold, meaningless void, rather a deep and living openness. When we let go of grasping, we discover this openness in our hearts. We discover that we do not need to hold on to every story, every thought, every fear. We can simply be. You don't need to resolve everything tonight. Some problems can rest with you. They can sleep beside you without being solved. There is wisdom in waiting. There is peace in patience. When you release the demand to figure it all out, the mind becomes light. And in that lightness, you fall gently into sleep, not as an escape, but as a return to trust. Imagine the Buddha himself sitting beside you now, his presence calm, his eyes kind. He says nothing. He does not give answers. But in his silence, you feel a deep reassurance. All is unfolding as it should. Let go. You are safe to rest now. You are safe to surrender. As you lay down, feel the weight of your body being held by the earth. Let your muscles loosen. Let your breath deepen. You are not alone in this moment. All beings everywhere seek rest, and in this shared longing, we are one. There is a moment just before sleep when the mind lets go of the last thought, and in that moment, there is peace. No striving, no planning, no remembering, just pure awareness floating in stillness. This is not a place you need to reach through effort. It is what remains when you stop reaching. It is what the Buddha called the end of becoming. You have been becoming all day, becoming responsible, becoming good, becoming worthy, becoming successful. But tonight, you don't have to become anything. You can be nothing, and in that nothing, everything is held. The moon does not try to shine. It simply is. So are you. Let the past go, like petals carried by the river. Let the future dissolve like mist under the morning sun. Let this moment cradle you like a gentle hand. If the mind wanders, let it wander like a bird across the sky. You are the sky, not the bird. You are the spaciousness, not the movement. Thoughts will come and go, but you can stay soft and unmoved. And in this softness, sleep will come not as an interruption, but as a continuation of peace. Let yourself drift down, deeper and deeper, like a leaf falling slowly onto a quiet pond. No effort, no fear, only rest. And as you rest, you are being healed not by fixing, but by surrender. The Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Tonight, go inward. Go gently. And if you feel lost, return to the breath. It is always there, anchoring you, soothing you, guiding you home. There's nothing left to do. No more tasks, no more waiting. You have arrived at the edge of night, and it is enough. Even if nothing was completed today, even if things feel unresolved, even if you carry burdens that seem too heavy, know this. It's okay to set them down now. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to stop holding the world together for a little while. The Buddha taught that clinging is the root of suffering. Tonight, you can loosen your grip, not just on your thoughts, but on your identity, your stories, your striving. You are not your worries. You are not your regrets. You are not your plans. You are the one who sees, the one who feels, the one who rests behind it all. Imagine placing all your burdens into a small wooden boat and letting it drift across the waters of the mind. With each breath, the boat moves farther away until it disappears into the soft mist of nothingness. What's left behind is silence, spaciousness, and the quiet presence of your own being. Let your breath become slower. Let your muscles melt into the bed. Let the softness of the night cradle you like a child. You don't have to think anymore. You don't have to try. There is nothing to solve, nothing to fear, nothing to chase, only rest. And if dreams come, let them come gently. Let them pass like clouds across a moonlit sky. You are safe. You are loved. You are enough. Sleep now, dear one. Sleep in the arms of compassion. Sleep in the embrace of emptiness. Sleep, as the Buddha once said, like a forest at peace, silent, undisturbed, free.